Welcome back, guys. Episode 3 of...
Social media and boundaries.
Welcome back to Traditional or Toxic.
Could we start again?
No, we'll leave that in there. That's good.
I thought that's what you wanted me to say.
Welcome back, guys. Episode 3 of...
Traditional and toxic.
There we go.
Wait, not and toxic.
Oh, traditional or toxic.
Traditional. Oh, fuck.
Do you want to be traditional and toxic? I don't know.
Well, maybe I am.
Maybe you do. Yeah. Episode 3. If you haven't already, go back and watch episode 1 and 2. This is a fun little series that Maddie and I have put together that is answering all the juicy things about dating. You're going to get our spin on things, our opinions, and yeah, you'll either love us or hate us by the end of it. So
Awkward.
stay tuned. But yes, episode 3, we are doing social media and boundaries. This will be a fun one. I feel like social media is such a juicy topic. It's such a controversial one. I feel like people sit on one side of the fence or the other on this. So
Yeah.
let's have some fun.
Let's get it.
Question number 1. Should couples share phone passwords?
You know what?
What?
I was thinking we know all of our passwords.
We have the same Face ID.
Yeah.
Like we share, Maddie and I, we're that cool. We have our Face ID opens each other's phones.
Yeah, it lets you put 2 in there, so I can also open different.
Yeah.
I feel like there are some, I don't know, people out there who don't know their part. Like, I think some people are happy to do that. I feel like you and I naturally, it just kind of evolved in being like, this is my password and here are all of my passwords. And like like Jake and I's Instagrams. So if I go into our Jake and Maddie Instagram, it's linked to both mine and Jake's. So when I get into that one, I also have Jake's there, so I can just actually even go into Jake's. I don't have your password, but I can go into it.
Yeah. I think a phone passwords are pretty basic.
I feel like
I would be like completely different. So this is where I will side. If I never ask for it or whatever, and if I don't know it, like, I don't know, let's just say if we've always had the relationship where I'm like, oh, like, can you unlock your phone? If that's all cool, like, I don't think you need to know it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more so if you were to ever change it.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
Weird.
like, once you know it, I feel like you should always know it. But I feel like if it's never been an issue for you, I don't think you need to know it.
Have you been in a relationship where you've known it and then one day you've gone to put it into your partner's phone and it's changed and you're like,
Yeah.
why have you changed it? Why have you changed your password?
I've been in a situation where then I've asked like, oh, like, what is it? And then they've like taken the phone off me to put it in. So then I didn't even get to read one of it. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Schmaky.
Mm.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. Do you know there used to be a hack? I don't know if anyone remembers this, but you used to go in and you would take a photo, and then if you would swipe up, it would just open someone's phone.
Yeah,
it won't do it on our phones because Face ID will log us in. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that or the calculator. If you
the
went
calculator.
and you swiped up, it would actually just open their phone anyway.
Yeah, there was something like that. I don't know how that works, but
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah. So yeah, I think phone password. As I said, I think if you know it, you should always kind of know it because why would you then not know it?
Yeah.
I don't know. As I said, I think to me it's more the unlocking of the phone that's the thing.
I think it's I'll add to that. I think knowing passwords is fine. I think you then demanding to want to like completely go through everything on my phone is
1,000%.
is a bit different. It's like sure, but like the minute you want to then, I feel like you deserve some type of privacy. I don't know.
I think the privacy boundaries are only really set by the thing. So like, in saying that, if you were to give me your passwords or whatever, I feel like it's like if you're going to be completely intrusive and then just go in and log into your partner's stuff, I think it's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
And I think you guys have got some more shit to figure out. But anyway.
Well, unless you can feel something's going on, sometimes there's a time and a place. I need to have a snoop.
Ooh, yeah. Number 2 is liking thirst traps disrespectful.
Yeah.
Depends.
I hate that shit.
Depends if it's you. I'll be double tapping it. Tap.
Tap.
Hey?
Yeah, no. I've been in a relationship where, well, actually I feel like some relationships where then they just go on a liking spree, and I'm like, I could not imagine you if we were walking along the beach. Let's put it into a real life theory where it's not behind a screen, like a childish fucking thing. That if we were just out, that you would go up to a girl in her bikini and be like, "You're pretty hot," because that's what you're doing. I don't care what you say. You are showing a woman, I'm interested. I think this is hot. And as a partner on the other side of that, it's just like, what for? Appreciate it. We can all appreciate there are some really attractive people out there. But to show your face and make me look like a fuckwit,
Yeah.
that like you like that photo, and no,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
I think for me, like, that's the, like, I find it really funny when you scroll because, like, you know, in today's Instagram, how you scroll through reels and it shows you who likes things.
Yeah.
From a guy's point of view, I find it funny when, well, not funny, but disrespectful. It's funny. Okay. When, I see my mates' stuff come up, or guys I know come up, and they do that to people who look nothing like their partner. And I'm just like, for me, it's like, it's that thing. I'm like, why like the photo? Like, are you hoping?
Tell me what I meant to do.
Are you hoping that the chick with 1 million followers is actually going to message you and say, hey, like, I know, like I don't, like, what's the point of you trying to? It's up there with people commenting on this fucking shit.
I've started doing that for engagement. Talk to people. Just chicks though. No, but like.
It's just guys at the beach and Maddie's like, ah.
No.
Oh, number 3.
Oh. Hey.
Getting in there.
Fuck off.
Wow. Number 3. Should couples post each other online as a couple who has their own account? Hell yeah.
I
find it weird when people don't.
I find it interesting why people don't. Especially if you've been together for years, but if I was to go onto your profile and it has no signs of you even looking like you have a partner, I think it's strange.
Even like the relationships I know people that are dating and like they don't even comment or like their partner's posts.
I think that's really interesting. I just don't think I could do it. It's not for me. Like I'm all for, obviously we have a lot of social medias together, and like even that, it's important to me.
I just think, yeah, I don't know. You're trying to keep your options open, or like...
Generally, that's what I feel.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's interesting too, though, that we both go to such a negative experience about it. I'm sure there's people out there who do it just to protect their relationship.
Maybe.
Like
Maybe.
In an actual like nice way.
And I mean, like, this is all just based off our
experiences
and what evidence we have from what's happened to us before.
Ooh, number 4. Privacy different to...
Sorry?
Is privacy different to secrecy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can be private. What if you're planning an engagement?
Yeah. Facts. Didn't know none.
Although, what was secret about it is apparently Jake never had any money. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
This bitch broke all the time.
I was like, what is he spending his money on? Because for some reason, we're trying to save to go overseas and Jake has nothing. And lo and behold.
You know, I would love for people's opinion on this. Because in my head, it was cute. But I'm curious to people's opinion around that. Maddie and I were leaving the country with next to no money, and I'm not going to say how much money I spent on the whole thing, but a large sum of money was spent on a ring and an engagement that really financially would have saved us, but was spent on an engagement over that. Now, in my head, I thought there's no guarantee that how long we will stay in Europe for, and this may be a once in a lifetime opportunity to propose to you this way. Was it, in a weird way, was it actually was the opportunity, I suppose, like hindsight, yes, it worked out. But he could have also sent us home from it, like back to Australia after a month.
Yeah.
If it didn't work out. So I am kind of interested sometimes on like, do people think that doing all that was worth the fact of like, or would other people have held out and been like, no, I would have like saved the money for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Very different opinions that would
yeah.
feel that way about things. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I don't know who you spoke to about it, but it would have been...
No one.
Oh, okay.
Just me. Big Dr. City, that one. Woof woof. Number 5, juicy one. This one's going to get some people. Should exes stay on social media?
No.
I'm not even a believer that you need to stay friend. Like, if you're, like, people try to spin this shit on, like, they can stay amicable and all that. I just don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone, and maybe, look, there's exceptions to every rule. I don't know anyone who's actually okay with their partner having an ex on there. And I feel like people who have exes on there, and they try to guilt trip their new partner into like feeling like a shit person for not wanting.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm not for it, and I feel like it's a pretty shit trait to have. And I also think like, what is so important? Like the one thing I cannot stand, and this isn't just exes, this is people in general. If Maddie and I are dating, there should be no guy except her dad that she defends to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. If I then started defending my ex over like...
Like for me personally, and like this is my, I suppose, controversial opinion on it, on even to guy friends. Like, I get people have friends, because I think the way I look at it, that there is no female in my life, maybe apart from my mum, and if you took family out of it, there's no females in my life that would ever trump my partner, ever. And that's the expectation I have from a partner. Like, there is no girlfriend that I would have that would be like, well, no, like, I'm not cutting so-and-so out of my life. Like, who are you? Like, you're just my wife.
I mean, I guess how do you put that though when people do meet and they do have like a really good guy best friend or a really good chick best friend, and then you are the new girlfriend or new boyfriend that comes in. It is kind of awkward because for me, like, I feel like men and women can totally have platonic relationships. Sometimes I do think if one was given the opportunity though, one would fuck one. And I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of hard, and I feel like it takes a secure man to know like my partner has my back. But then, I don't know, if you were really good friends with a chick if I felt that there was more there than just a friendship, if you guys were doing like dinner dates and I don't know, I've been burnt before in the past with stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't know, I feel weird about it. Obviously taking kids out of the picture, by the way, like if there's an ex that has to stay in your life because of children, then that's a given. Yeah,
different scenario, but like, I don't know, like look, point blank, for me it's no, because there's no justification, because the way that I look at it is I wouldn't do it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, if it's not a match, like if you're someone you're like, no, I need guy friends in my life because they're important to me, that's cool. It's equally like, you're just not my person. Like, well, I'm also not going to try to force that dynamic because that's something I don't value.
Yeah, well, I think as well, like with guy friendships that I have had, they're very quick to, and also like a friendship is very quick to, or you're to meet them, and you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to ever hide there. Like with one of our friends now that we ran into when we were at a rave, and I've known him since I was like 17, and then the first thing he did was come up to you. Maybe we could speak on that, on how you would feel about that. But like, came up to Jake straight away and was like, nothing has ever happened between me and Mads. We've always been friends. Like,
yeah.
And then I remember you though, you were like a little bit like, is that weird to say? Is that strange?
No, he took me back when he said that, in like a really great way, because I was like, yes, you're correct in that. I was like, that's weird to come up and say, but equally my guard dropped straight away. It was because guys. I feel like guys don't do that. Guys can be as bitchy as girls in a sense that like I feel like guys could sleep with a chick and shake the new boyfriend's hand and secretly kind of laugh at it at the same time.
Do you think every guy secretly laughs at that?
I feel like the male to male competition is a whole other story.
Yeah, it's not really something I'm well educated in.
But
Fun. Interesting.
Yeah. I kind of forgot what that question was. Number 6 is flirting online cheating. Yeah, bitch, flirting anywhere is cheating. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, who are you flirting with? Flirt with me. Like, who are you trying to make laugh? You're not funny.
Hey, I'm funny.
Who are you flirting with?
I'm not flirting with anyone currently.
It's because I'm around.
Okay, let me challenge you on that.
Yeah.
If you were, well, apparently you have a good relationship with the fucking chick down at the gym that you talk to every day.
Who's old enough to be my mum?
Oh. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like some people would defend of the flirting scenario of maybe, how can I put this? I'm only saying this because I remember seeing it on a Friends episode and Chandler got really annoyed because Monica flirted with I think it was the pizza delivery guy or something, and then, or she just said she flirts all the time, and then he was like, what the fuck? And she was like, what? Like, there's nothing wrong with having a little like laugh and a flirt, and then that's it.
Not like pizza delivery car. You can stuff my crust.
Okay, well, that's a little bit different.
No, the only meat that's all over me is coming in.
Jake!
No, there's no situation. Unless it was like you had to flirt with the fucking bank robber to let you go. I think that there's no situation that I'm like, yeah, cool. You want to flirt? Flirting's the quickest way to die, I think.
I actually don't really know how to flirt. I'm not a good flirter. I've never been like a good.
Do you know what?
Flirter.
Do you know something I love about Maddie? Maddie is the least, apart from me, so you're the second least social person. Do you know how nice it is to go to a rave or a festival or some sort of situation? Do you know how often I have to worry about Maddie talking to someone? Zero. You know why? Because I've been in the toilet before and heard guys try to talk to Maddie. And they'll be like, oh, hey, and there's just like one-word answers.
Yeah, I feel so awkward.
Oh, hey, you're pretty cute. Like, where are you from? Good.
Good, thanks. I don't want it because I'm awkward.
Jake's in there.
Do you remember? No, there was actually one time in Tomorrowland. No, it was DEF CON. These two guys were talking to me. I can't remember what they were saying. And Jake was in the Portaloo, and I remember like it took you 2 seconds to then like flush it and come back out because he was like, "That's Maddie's voice." I can't remember what they were saying. They were being super rowdy, and then when you came out, then they kind of piped down. But I just feel so. When I've been drinking and if I've been having a fun time, I'm not a chatty person when I am in that state that I'm like, I get really weird. And even Tomorrowland, I remember someone was out, like you were in the Portaloo and someone offered me, I don't know if they were like little hand wipes or something. Like at that point, I don't even come out with one-word answers. I come out with noises. And I was like, Do you remember the person that said goodnight after we got out of the elevator at Tomorrowland? They're like, good night. And I was like, Yeah, I don't really, I feel really awkward if the opposite sex speaks to me. So please don't.
But yeah, to quickly touch on like his flirting online and cheating, I'm kind of like what's going to happen in the conversation? Because like hypothetically, like, I mean, surprisingly, your inbox isn't as full as what I feel like would.
It surprises everyone, actually.
Yeah. However, I also think like guys and if they are like, oh, you're gorgeous, like, for me, you don't need to acknowledge. Like my standard of a partner is like you don't even acknowledge. Like there's no like, oh, thank you. It's just like you don't even open the message or you open and don't reply. That's my expectation as a partner. So I feel like how the hell it ever gets to a point of flirting, I don't know. Because I suppose like that, like just to answer,
Flirting online.
Is flirting online cheating? And I'm like, I don't even.
Flirting online cheating.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't even.
thought I didn't hear the word online.
Yeah, no, but no. So yeah, that was the original question. I said, well, to me, it doesn't matter if it's online or in person because I'm like, but flirting online, because to me, I'm like, I don't even know how you get to the point of flirting because my expectation is why are you replying to random guys?
Yeah. No, I get you with that.
Yeah.
Online, I feel like it's a little bit different. In person though, like, what if some old guy was saying something funny and cheeky and they were being, what do you even say back in like a flirty?
Hey,
I don't know how to
sexy
flirt.
turtle. Not yet.
Sexy turtle.
Yeah. Make you crawl out of your shell.
Stop it. I see.
Makes
That's
you
I
nervous.
get weird. I'm like, don't talk to me.
Arr. Well, creepy old guy's probably not the guy to flirt back to.
I wouldn't even know how to. I also don't really. I mean, my life, I haven't really had many men come up to me either.
Yeah.
Like,
Maddie doesn't actually give off inviting vibes.
And
Neither do I.
You don't.
We don't.
No.
We especially don't together.
Yeah. I
We
feel like
don't have many
we
people
look like
talk to us.
assholes.
Yeah. So, but anyway, like we are nice people.
Just don't come talk to us.
Number 7. We answered this in a previous one, but you would know that because you've gone back and watched. But anyway, number 7. Should couples know each other's phone passwords? Oh, that's the same question. I was going to say we answered this. Oh, one, share phone passwords. The other one, should each other know. To me, it's the same question.
Weird. Let's skip that.
Yeah. Yes. Can social media create unrealistic expectations?
Of course.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like the biggest thing for me, and what I know now, there is so much out there within expectations of literally everything. Traditions, the norm, beauty standards, expectations of everything, that I feel like if you just write your own expectations down and you find someone who also agrees and has the same values or expectations, I feel like then just block everyone else out. Because that's not your life.
Yeah.
Like, that's not your life. Don't worry about people on social media. I think things are great for inspiration, but to expect what somebody else has for you to have it, if you're not expecting yourself to act the way that they do to have it, then don't expect you to have it. Does that make sense?
Well, I would also go on that even the physical way that people look these days. Like so many things are photoshopped and edited and filtered and this and that and blah 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 and all the things that I just feel like your dopamine receptors are also getting pumped with a bunch of very top tier unrealistic expectation of what people look like, that I feel like it also takes away from like the visual aspect of dating someone, because I feel like, if you're constantly having an algorithm pushed to you of just like this unrealistic expectation of like guys with 6-packs and blah blah blah, then it's like, oh, you meet a guy and he's like got some love handles, it's kind of like, well, you're not what I see online. That's like, but you're also only looking at the 1% of people who have probably photoshopped themselves to also look way better than what they actually look like. So
It happens.
Number 9, I reckon this will get a few people talking in their relationships too. Is following attractive strangers disrespectful?
Yeah.
I'm gonna remove the word attractive. I think following strangers is disrespectful. I don't really think there needs to be a super great motive behind it.
Yeah.
Like,
what did you follow that chick
for what purpose? Yeah, I would. Yeah, like I think it's more so like people of the opposite sex. Like, but to me, it wouldn't really matter if you followed someone who was attractive or unattractive. Like, if you're just like, why are you just following random dudes for? I kind of feel like that's still disrespectful to me.
What about if it was George Clooney?
Why?
He was an actor.
What? Name 10 movies.
I don't know his movies.
Doesn't even know one movie.
I don't know.
How fun to
Brad
watch.
Pitt.
Name 10 movies.
I know 2 and I can't remember the name. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
You haven't even seen it.
I know the movie of it.
What's it about?
A husband and wife.
Number 10. Should relationship issues stay off social media? Absolutely
Oh.
not. No, like seriously, if you're gonna come home, disrespect me in my house, bitch, you're getting called out online. I ain't giving a fuck.
Please. Yes, they should stay off social media, and they should also stay out of friendship
Friendship.
French fries, friendship groups. I know that's actually really controversial for some people. There are women who, like, I'm not saying don't talk to your friends about things that you need to talk to them about. I do believe, though, that once you start telling friends and family certain things, then it creates a really biased opinion. If it's dangerous, tell everyone. But if they're just relationship problems that you and your partner can communicate and sort out, I believe that should stay in between you two. If they're more worrying things, obviously tell other people. But I don't think anything should be blasted online.
Yeah, long gone have the days of
Facebook
having
posts.
an argument and then knowing that then everyone knows that you're arguing.
Does that
No.
happen to me?
Yeah. Do you know what was a great one? Thinking back to when I was like 15, 16, of when you would be in those high school relationships and you would get in an argument over something stupid, probably like changing passwords and not knowing or something. But then having your partner, have you ever been hit with a post of a partner and it's like their story and it's just like single?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good ones.
Yeah.
No, I will double down on what Maddie said though. I'm a huge advocate of like your relationships, your own shit. If you need someone, like, I think I'm a bit harder on it. Like, I don't think you should, like, I think you're actually being disrespectful to your partner by going to your friends and family. I don't think that like if you feel like you need to speak to someone, I'm not trying to say it's your own problem, get over it. I'm trying to say like, I think people who know you are the worst people to tell, because I also think that like everyone has had that example in their life of someone who, you know, someone has done something shit and then you've gone and told people and then they haven't done something, then you make up and then you regret telling people because now everything's good and you aren't actually breaking up and you kind of like shit.
Yeah.
And then your friends and family, whoever they may be, they'll never lose that. Just because you're now back in your honeymoon phase and happy, they think that they're an asshole, and there's no way that they're changing that. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I don't know, go get yourself a coach. Go get yourself, like, I don't know, go to relationship counseling. Do something. Like, it's healthy to talk to people and get other perspectives.
Yeah.
I just think
The right people.
don't do it with people you know. And yeah, I think that friend groups are the worst, because equally, you're also only going to people, generally, if they're in your life, that are probably very similar thinking to you. And I don't know how great their relationship also is. So it's like, that's also another probably perspective. Would you, if you're going to your friends and that's something you constantly do you want a relationship that they have? Because if you've got a friend with a shit relationship, probably don't go to them for advice either.
Yeah, and how do you know that your friends are your friends and actually are hoping on the downfall of your relationship anyway, because they're not happy in theirs?
Oh yeah. And real life talk, some friends will actually hold on to shit you say until they can burn it against you. So
Can't tell we've been through some shit.
what one was that? Oh yes. Number 11, is checking your partner's phone ever acceptable?
I mean, what are you checking?
Yeah, I was gonna say for what, and also depending on like.
Okay, let me reframe it. If you had a really weird feeling of your partner and you felt like they were hiding something,
Yeah.
would you check their phone without them knowing?
A past version of me would, hands down.
Yeah, I've done it before. Yeah. And I also never find anything nice, which is why I decided to do that in the first place. If I felt the need that I had to check your phone, something's wrong
Yeah.
in our relationship.
Yeah.
If I feel like our relationship is just nothing what like my previous ones have been like. But like even with like if you just came in and started like facing your phone down, face down,
Yeah.
red flag.
Or like the do not disturb thing.
Weird.
Yeah.
Flight mode. Weird.
Yeah. I actually have an example. I won't obviously never name names, but a guy that I used to know.
Wait, what did I say that you used to say?
He would have the work mode situated around his house. So like when he would go home, it would go on do not disturb. But
Weird.
it would only be when he was at home. So then once he would then leave the house again, it would go back to normal.
Nah.
Yeah.
Sus.
The only reason why I knew is because when I would message him, I would say delivered quietly.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But
I used to see someone that every time, like, it was always on D&D. Maybe airplane mode sometimes. And I was like... I never questioned it, though, but because I knew what the answer would be.
yeah.
I feel like I kind of just quietly knew.
Do you know, I would go as far as I would say I am against the checking of the phone. I would do because the thing is you also don't know how shifty this person is. And if you're already not trusting someone, right? Fuck them. Don't give them any power. Because I can guarantee if you're with someone and they're clever enough to get whatever you're trying to find off their phone, they've then got it over you the moment you try to bring anything up that you've just done. Because it will be a power trip. 100% will be a power trip in the future.
Yeah.
If
you found something and it's like, but you went through you invaded my privacy.
But even then, hypothetical situation. Say if I was to cheat, right?
Oh!
Let's just say. If I was to cheat, and then I actually cleared all the cheating out, but then I like someone's photo, right? But then Maddie's gone through my phone and found the liked photo, but hasn't found any of this. That smaller issue, the bigger issue I can guarantee in any situation like this is the fact that what were you doing going through my phone? Why wouldn't you trust me? You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hands down, always the way it happens.
The person down the pool. I was like, why is he making this?
Hands down, that's how it always happens.
Absolutely.
So,
it's been turned around on me like that before.
Yeah, so I feel like if you're this person who's like something doesn't feel right, firstly I would bring it up, like not necessarily like say, hey, I want to go through your phone, but I'd be like, hey, like I would just be honest and say like, this is how I'm feeling. Just gauge how they respond, and I feel like your gut will tell you how they respond 9 times out of 10. I feel like if you feel like something's wrong, just fucking, I don't know.
Have you ever used the excuse though, like so-and-so told me this?
What depends if they told me that.
No, but like they didn't obviously, but because you would try and say that like, I've heard, or this person's seen this, or blah, then it's like, you know when you've tried to set up the master manipulator and then it fucking fails and then they try and... I've tried to master it and then I just like, it didn't work.
Dude, someone's told me. Who's someone? Who are you talking to, bitch? Yeah. Ooh, lucky last one. Is attention from the opposite sex addictive?
I think it's addictive.
I think attention in general is addictive. I think seeking attention is different though.
Yeah. Seeking it's different. I feel like plenty of people out there who thrive off attention like that, I feel would find it very addicting. I would prefer to not be in any spotlight because I find it overwhelming.
In saying that, yeah, well, it's kind of funny because it's like, I suppose it depends, like when you and I, like if you and I were to get dressed up and then say go and walk through that main strip at night time, like we would get a lot of attention of people walking through there. I feel like, is it a boost to the ego? Yes. There's also a part of it which is like, I wish people would also stop looking at me.
Yeah, super uncomfortable.
Yeah. So, I feel like it also, depends who it is, because like we've also had a heck of attention of unwanted attention people givers.
Tomorrowland was the worst. a worse experience.
Do you know? And I'm not saying this from like a because I'll like I'm not even saying this because I like the attention. This isn't where it's coming from. I will see other girls turn around and look at Maddie. I feel like the different satisfaction between a group of girls looking at us and a group of guys looking at us is also drastically different in the attention.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like, especially like say if I'm sitting down and like you get up, like I've seen like tables of girls and that, and like you can see them kind of like look on what you walk past and things like that. But I feel like that to like a group of say middle-aged men is completely different.
Oh yeah.
There's a completely different sort of like attention.
Yeah.
So I feel like it also depends on who the attention's coming from and whether that's
Yeah.
addictive because
I don't really like. Yeah.
weirdos.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is episode 3. We are having such great fun doing these.
And I'm just watching the dog up in that second floor. They mustn't have aircon. They have all the doors open.
No, maybe it's
All of them have their doors open.
maybe
That's
it's cool
crazy.
outside.
Do you think?
I
Oh,
don't know.
boiling out there.
Anyway, pointless information for the camera. isn't it?
Sorry.
Episode 3 done and dusted. Make sure to like and subscribe and let us know in the comments below if you're liking this series because we are having great fun. Feel like you're actually getting to see a real raw and authentic side of mine and Maddie's views on the relationship and dating, which has been good fun.
Yeah.
As I said, make sure to like and subscribe, drop a comment below, and we will see you next week for episode 4.
Bye.
Bye!